Hey, thanks for stopping by. This is Taylor from thetradinganalyst.com. We're going to discuss bonds here. TLT specifically is the chart we're going to be looking at. First, I'm going to discuss kind of the longer term view here. We're looking at about 3 years of action, and this is important. A lot of people think going back 3 years or 10 years or 20 years is not important, but they're sorely mistaken. Okay, so looking at 3 years of action, and you can see that we just broke over, just recently, just about a month ago, we just broke over a very key resistance point. Okay, you can see this is a level we just gapped under over here, rejected there, rejected here, there, almost there, and then we broke over it right here. Okay, very significant break over that level. Then we proceeded to head higher. And I'll discuss the more recent action right here for you. Okay, so I'm going to boil it down to about 100 days, and as you can see, we're clearly in an uptrend. But right now, what we're seeing is a little bit of a false breakout. You can see that this was a sideways trading with resistance. Clearly broke over that level right here, and then boom, we violated that level and headed a little bit lower. So to me, we're looking at potentially a downside move in the short term. Okay, in the short term, just because you really want these breakout levels to hold. And I'm just going to show you back here on this 3-year chart an example, a recent example of a false move. You can see down here, boom. Here is that clearly defined support level, okay? Clearly defined. And again, this is just the opposite way. This would be a false breakout, and this is a false breakdown. So we broke that level, broke that support, hung around down below it right here for a few months, and then boom, broke over it right here. And as you can see, this was the beginning of a huge move to the upside, okay? Now, this move that we're talking about here in the more recent action is not going to be as significant just because we're looking at, 2.5 years of support that was broken and then reclaimed. Whereas the more recent action, and as you can see, that huge move higher. Okay, so keep these false moves, false breakdowns, and false breakouts in mind in your trading, because these are really, really powerful setups here. Okay, so we ended up reclaiming that level, heading a huge move higher, and getting the more recent action. As you can see, same thing, but it's not going to be as significant because clearly this is just, what is this, about not even a month's worth of resistance. But to me, it needs TLT, and bonds need to reclaim this level once again, and then we can reclaim that move higher. But until then, to me, I'm kind of tactical on this, and then if it continues to head lower, which it could definitely do, I want to look for a bounce around, if you're looking at the TLT chart, right around this support, right around 128 to 129. Okay, 128 to 129 is a massive, massive buy zone. And I think we'll get a bounce from there. That is the play here that I'm looking at. I'm less confident on the down move that we could potentially see here in the near term. I'm not actually trading that to the downside, but it could happen. But another long signal, again, would be a close back over this level, and that level is right around, I would need to close over 133.50, okay? Or 133.40, okay? A close over 133.40 on TLT would be a nice long signal. But right now I'm kind of tactical and just kind of waiting, and potentially could see some downside here for bonds in TLT. So what you're looking at here is the real-time portfolio tracker that we use here at thetradinganalyst.com. Every single trade that we make and alert to members gets uploaded here to this portfolio tracker. So why am I telling you this? Well, I'm showing you this because not only do I talk the talk in these videos, but I actually get results, and I walk the walk in the market. Every single trade here, both the entries, these are the entries right here, and the exits right here are alerted to members in real time via text message. And I'm showing you this to show you that we actually get real consistent results in the market. So if you're looking for consistency in your trading, not just a lucky week or a lucky month or a lucky day, anything like that, I'm talking about consistent results day after day, month after month, then you need to join. All right, so you can see here that the wins far outnumber the losses, and you can see that the winning trades not only outnumber the losing trades. And these are just some of our recent trading results of the last month or so. And you can see here that the wins far outnumber the losses, and the wins are so much bigger than the losses. This is a tiny loss here, 16%, 3%, and you can see here the wins, 88%, 75%, 45%, 150%, 66%, 25%, 98% win, 59%, 254% that we had last week. These are huge wins in comparison to these tiny losses. All right, guys? So if you want to make consistent returns in the market and you're tired of struggling to actually make returns in the market, then I highly suggest that you join the membership. If you have any questions about the membership, please feel free to reach out to me. If you have any questions about the chart that I discussed too, TLT and bonds, feel free to reach out to me as well. I love to talk shop. So I highly encourage you to sign up now, especially because we are raising our prices here coming up very soon. This week we're planning on raising the prices significantly just because the membership is worth so much more than we charge right now, and the demand is very, very high. We're growing, our community is growing, and we're getting a lot of new demand for membership. So we're raising the prices here to keep it a tight-knit community and charge what we're actually worth. So if you have any questions, let me know. I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a great rest of your day. See you guys next time.